guys, before I start the video, make sure that you vote in the upper right corner for which car you think is going to win this race. Also, come on, check us out on Instagram. Just search Cars and Zebras. You get all sorts of sneak peeks into future videos. Thanks. This is a 1968 Dodge Super Bee Hemi. And these Hemis, I mean, it's pretty obvious that these are a fan favorite. You line up a bunch of muscle cars, and a lot of people are going to choose that Hemi. It's kind of like that television show I saw recently. Tonight on The Bachelor, Muscle Car Edition. Super Bee GTO. I had a fantastic time on our overnight dates. GTO, we had great conversation all night, and I feel like our connection is really deepening. And then there's Super Bee. When I took off your air cleaner exposing your 8 succulent barrels.
Wait, you did what?
And you tickled my with your distributor while I to your I knew I was in love. So Super Bee, will you accept this final rose?
Gotcha.
What the f?
As I already mentioned, this is a Hemi, so it's 426 cubic inches of deliciousness, putting out 425 horsepower at 5,000 RPM and 490 pound-feet of torque at 4,000 RPM, all with a compression ratio of 10.25 to 1. There were 2 transmissions available in the 1968 Super Bee equipped with a Hemi. You could get a 4-speed manual, or you could get the 3-speed automatic, and that just happens to be what this car features. And you know it's a torque flight, so it's gonna be able to withstand all of that pure brute force from that elephant motor. Lighting up those rear tires is a set of factory 410 gears with sure grip, and this car really isn't that light. With driver, it's coming in at 3,954 pounds. Have you guys ever heard that there are some really wealthy people out there and they like to pay Instagram models a large sum of money so they can do stuff like pee all over them and whatnot?
I can taste the bubbles.
Well, this car is nastier than those Instagram models. Check out this exhaust clip. That exhaust is kind of like Pavlov's dog. That was where he noticed that a dog would start to salivate just at the sound of a bell because the dog associated the bell with food. So essentially it was getting excited over the sound of the bell. And the exhaust on this car is kind of like Pavlov's chub. I hear that exhaust and ding! They didn't make many Hemi-equipped Super Bees that year, only 125. So that makes this car about as rare as an honest Tinder bio. Well, that is a total deal breaker. She drinks alcohol. Am I right, my guys? But enough talk about this Hemi Super Bee. Let's check out its opponent. This is a 1971 Pontiac GTO. And by 1971, a lot of auto manufacturers were starting to give in to the demands of the insurance companies and government regulations, and therefore horsepower ratings were really starting to take a hit. But you know what? Pontiac said, we're gonna push this as long as we can because, after all, we're Pontiac.
This is blasphemy. This is madness.
No.
This is Pontiac!
Because even though the compression ratio of this car was only 8.4 to 1, that 455 HO engine was still putting out 335 horsepower at 4,800 RPM and 480 pound-feet of ground-shaking torque at 3,600 RPM. Helping to moderate all that power to the blacktop is a 3-speed automatic, and you know it's a turbo 400, so it'll handle all that torque with ease. Out back, spinning those rear tires is a 331 gear set. And I don't think that's a terrible decision, and yeah, it'd probably be a little quicker with some more aggressive gears, but with all that low-end torque, the 331 set, it's not that bad. And then rounding off the specifications of this car is its weight with driver, and that is 3,902 pounds. So if you're keeping track, it's about 52 pounds lighter than the Hemi.
I thought you were trying to lose weight.
Lay off me, I'm starving!
Well, let's see if the GTO can hold on for a win, or is the Super Bee going to catch a nice, cool buzz? Hemi takes the win, running an 11.18 at 124.86 miles per hour. But the GTO also ran a very impressive 1274 at 109.54 miles per hour. The Pontiac had a good reaction time, but that Super Bee was near perfect. I guess it really doesn't matter that much because this is a time trial race, so the clock doesn't even start until the cars actually move. Either way, let's see that one more time. Thanks for checking out this drag race, you guys, and I'll see you at the next one.